Hello, and welcome to GreedFall. This is a massive area. Well, no, it's actually so small that you only have one path, and that's following the river. Can't even jump down, can I? Okay, we're not gonna travel down. Let us see where our fate takes us, and be aware we might need to loot something.
Finally. We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Again, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't seem like...
Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains.
Well, let's hope he can still speak. I really do not wish to see him harmed, before he gives us the information at least. Okay, there is a skill water here. How about that?
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Do you mean the branches? I jest, of course. I'm certain they're not gonna make such a stupid mistake. So we're gonna find one of those bird creatures. As fortune would have it, we've already killed a couple of them. And they didn't seem that powerful, only incredibly annoying. Okay. Ooh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like how it looks, but it looks better as a still picture than the moving water. Mostly because, well... it seems like the water has frozen there. And not frozen as in, well, you know, actually frozen because of cold temperature. Like time itself has stopped, and the water has ceased moving. It is gorgeous still, but very confusing.
Over there, more feathers.
You don't need to follow the feathers, the path is only one. Well, would you look at that? Okay, let's take you and see if this is gonna lead us anywhere. Hello. Message to the attention of Professor Sardet. You will find the ammunition you ordered in the crates. These should be enough to fight the creatures you told us about. Fighting off flying creatures is certainly much easier with good rifles. Wishing you a good hunt. Yes, I'm quite fond of hunting birds. Birds deserve it, that's what I'm saying. So, which way should I go? We can actually... I don't know. Let's go this way. Armor breaker. And we can also use a ring, maybe? Stasis. Completely immobilizes the enemy for the duration of the effect. Receiving damage will cancel the effect. Stagnation. Stasis lasts longer. I'm gonna choose that because I'm actually kinda curious. Oh, look at that, I have 4 memory crystals. If I ever want to play as a mage, now would be my time.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
She says as going back. But okay. So let's go and kill that bird.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. I hope he'll agree to help us enter the heart of the mountain. All that remains is to find a way to get in.
Well, we have one pair of seeds.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
And there is one more over there.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? How can we learn which plant seed is required?
You don't just reveal the secret to your hideout, unless it were to the person you loved.
You are right. We need to find this Sarah. The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Yes, she would be delighted to help us, even though she locked us in. Let's travel away. Find and question Sarah. We also need to find Constantine. The Vashenvar camp. Also, we've been traveling for 5 hours up a mountain. No wonder we're a bit cranky now, are we? And I actually want to see if we can purchase a better weapon for Vasco. The Naval Officer's Saber. Now this saber looks kinda cool. A blunderbuss. Who knows, maybe we are gonna use that.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
You might as well try and swim the Great Sea. They won't tell us anything.
We must find Constantine. The High King can wait.
I honestly have to agree with that. I don't even know why we decided to do that first, but okay. Let's go find Constantine and his escort. First, go from here to here. The Camp of the Stone Ark. Magasvur, the Veil of the Great Battle. Should I take Afro with me? She's more of a... well, she's not a healer. Let's just go with Siora. She knows nature. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what happened there. You're dead already. The other way, thank you. I'm starting to think that maybe I should actually upgrade my armor. Nah, I'm pretty sure I can beat the game without doing that. Just be careful not to get hit. There we go, see? Easy.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Onegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
Well, let's start with the dead body here. Or not, okay.
The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Indeed. So, have we been here? Oh, definitely, so... No worries, just run ahead.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Well, let's start with the body.
A crater. Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
You mean grenades?
The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them.
Well, that's both good and bad.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight, but a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Okay then, let us move on. Lead ahead, shall we? Magavar. The architecture of these breaches is amazing. Also, such a small island, and yet
More
so
tracks.
rich of culture.
Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Maybe someone's
These
harvesting the
weapons are
power
in
of the sun.
terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Anyway, let's continue on ahead. Now that we killed these innocent creatures, I feel happier. They didn't deserve to exist.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this.
More signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
Maybe the Indians make them. The natives. Sorry.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
Tally-ho. Let's keep on moving.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here.
Is it me or these footprints look incredibly unnatural in this area?
There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Look at that. Ore. What? No gold? I say we should continue on ahead.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
Again, they look weird. Hello? What is this? An egg? A wind? Professor Sarafaden's work notes. The natives had told us about a giant creature who reigned over the heights, and the statue we have found could be depicting of it. It is a large winged beast. It seems agile and capable of flying, but its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it is only a depiction, and we will have to see one ourselves to confirm these observations.
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katazak.
Bit of poison on my blade.
But you thought you were gonna hit me with your little legs. Oh, really? Let's not forget I have plenty of bullets and I can make more. They are incredibly cheap to make when you have the right skills.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here?
I honestly don't think we have seen any cannons.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
I swear, if it turns out that the Bridge Alliance wanted to capture the healer and then harmed my cousin in the process, I would just go there and kill them all.
These vials look familiar. Katazak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up.
Vials for native potions.
I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katazak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katazak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katazak may have returned there. His Voglendike might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katazak is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That is true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
We shall find all that we need. Eventually. First, let's investigate the Alliance outpost. It's closer by. Can I jump from here? No. Oh. Okay then. I don't suspect the healer. I don't know why the main character wants us to think it's him. We already know what it is. It's the King of Kings, or whatever he is called. The one who turned into a bird. He attacked us, and he summoned these creatures. Whatever his motives, I will find him and put an end to him, once and for all. Excellent. Should I fight them? Fine. Got you, didn't I? And one final shot to put them in the ground. I wonder what would have happened if I brought here Ciora and Dafra. Okay, there is a camp very close by. We have 504 bullets. Quite enough. It's such a beautiful area. Okay. 30 meters from here.
Good day, Captain.
Excellency. At your service. What might I do for you?
Let's ask about the disappearance of Constantine.
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything?
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Okay, let's give him some gold.
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I'd posted there returned during the night.
A survivor. Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I am sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
No.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Okay, perhaps I can make some potion to help him out. I don't know if we need Afra for this one. We do have antidotes in us, some of them greater than the others. I believe I made greater antidotes, I actually don't remember that.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Okay. There is a workbench not far from here. And by that far from here, I mean right here, in the camp. Right there. Let's go and make this ointment. Sovereign potion against burns. Potion that soothes burns and helps the healing of damaged tissue. It requires nightshades only. Really? Well, it does have purifying effects. We've read about that at least. Several times, in fact.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Okay then, 24 hours. In the meantime, we can actually go to the other camp and see if they have anything for me. Okay, can you travel a little bit faster, please? I don't have all day. Okay, keep on moving. I'm going to have to kill some animals here. Perhaps I can fast travel. I'll just need to go there. Okay, now let's go. Travel from here to here. Of Wenchevalier. Whatever the name of the village is. Go there. The Singing Water. Wenchaganao. Let us enter and speak with you.
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a Renaigse. It seems my Tiern was right. You are on Olmanawi. How can I help?
I can't remember who you are.
Katasak has disappeared. Would you have an idea as to where he went?
What? But my Tiern followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked. Decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Katasak have disappeared.
And you believe that the Tiern has taken your cousin and killed his soldiers? Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray you.
Wait. This is not what my friend wanted you to hear. Perhaps they were wounded, and your master wanted to take Constantine to a safe haven to heal him. We must find them at all costs. Wherever they are, they most certainly need help.
Forgive me, Doneged. Your words are true. I spoke without thinking. But I do not know how I can help you.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield. Do they belong to your master?
They could very well, but let me see them closely. No, they are not his. This potion does not seem like any of those my master prepares. I do not know this smell. The plants used to make it do not come from here. Another Doneged must be implicated, but none that I know would attack Katasach. May the trees protect us. Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels? They must be in grave danger.
Yes. I sincerely hope that we will find them. That they are alive and well. I must go. I need to continue my investigations.
When you have discovered anything, let me know.
Do I need information about anything? Colonial presence, the village, Katasak, and the tenants? No, we've already gathered all the information. Are you the hunter?
I have to go.
Don't remember a single thing about that guy. So, what do I need to do now? Find and question Sarah. Listen to the surviving soldier's account. Okay, let's go and find and question Sarah then. One day and 3 hours. More than enough time. The rocky steps.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village.
You might as well try and swim the great...
We must find Constantine.
Right. I remember that we actually tried that and completely failed. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're almost there. 5 minutes. Five hours. Wait, was it 5 hours? This is the camp. Alright then, let us move on. Guess I'm getting a bit tired. Well then, let us see what he has to say. And I gave him money. You alive?
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes. It's best I leave you now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
These beasts must pay for their crimes. Let's inform the captain.
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man, and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good woman, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Indeed. Let us move on. Now from here we can travel right to the other camp. Come on. We can call this the short walk. It is annoying and incredibly boring. There is nothing to fight here, nothing to find and gather. And we shall travel from here to this camp. I remember this place. We killed everyone, didn't we? Oh goody, bears. Fine.
Let's see if you can walk off this feint.
Well done. Let's keep on moving. I'm not even gonna bother collecting their essence, I think. Whatever resources they dropped, I'm sure I wouldn't need them. Oh, apparently you're still alive. I was certain that I killed you all. Right, so before we actually enter, I'm gonna end the episode and continue the next time. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you then. Goodbye.